Hey, everybody, welcome to COPICafe. This is episode 37. You've got Rob, Greg, and Josh Jones here.
Hello there.
Yeah, hello. We're excited to talk about a little bit of our future, what our plans are for 2023, the things that we want to show you, the things that we're the most excited about. So a little bit of that today, and then we'll also show you some of our meme competitions. But before we get too far along, before we get too crazy, too rambunctious, what are you drinking, Rob?
Oh, yes. I bought this earlier off Percy. It's kind of been in the it's been in the fridge for hours actually, so it might be a little bit minging.
Okay.
The old McDonald's strawberry milkshake. Very useful for when you get wet and you have to put an umbrella up.
McDonald's strawberry milkshake. I don't know if I've had a McDonald's strawberry. I know I've had a vanilla before.
And I might be
I've
sucking
got
the cheeks out of me. Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, not so healthy today.
Not so full either. It looks like you've already drunk it.
I started COPICafe 30 minutes ago while you were late.
Oh, well, I wasn't one at McDonald's.
All right. Just kidding. Your background's looking better and better. Mine is struggling, but you will notice that I did one small improvement.
Is it Bob?
Well, Bob is in the photo. Yes, that's the one small improvement that you would notice that's different. But for the COPICafe audience, I have changed my office location. I don't want to mess with my camera, but the bookshelf that you normally see behind me is right there. I just rearranged my office so I could try to get a little bit better background. And we're not fully there yet. We've got a long way to go. But I'm working on the office vibe for COPICafe and other stuff. Anyway, let's get going. Exciting episode. You want to go ahead and dig into the memes?
Yeah. Last week we announced the meme contest.
Yeah.
The year of the corn.
Yeah.
And everybody really went for it, didn't they, with the year of the corn?
Yeah, there's some fun stuff with it. This is Cornucopias. That's what that's from Sparta or
I am Spartacus.
Yeah, Spartacus.
These are some. I've not seen this one. Well, I've liked it literally like 3 minutes ago.
That's great. The Forrest Gump.
Whoa, this is a cool one. I don't know if sound comes through.
Some animation. No, the sound's not coming through. But that's fine.
I'll have to delete that sound on my end.
That's fun. All right.
I like that one. That one's a funky one. When you buy your Copi tokens before the game launches. Big brain, little brain. I like it. That's a funny one. Should I get a GTI Javelin or a Bubble Jet Sprinter? Both.
What movie
At this point in the video, we should probably put 2 hours later because we're still going through them. I mean, look at this one. This one's bonkers. This one's the old Zelda one.
Nice.
This is not Cornucopias graphics. This looks like Yui one. Have you seen this one?
No. It's great.
It's a mythic.
Wow. Okay. There's a lot going on in this.
Yeah, you want to hear it with sound as well.
I've seen a lot of these. I haven't seen all of them.
Have you seen this one?
Now that's where I'm caught up. This is the last one I saw.
Don't know if you've seen this one. Some repeating. Yeah. So I mean, it's really took off. This one.
Yeah, we've had a lot of responses to that. Thanks for creating the memes, guys. This is fun. It gives us a nice theme for this year and maybe more. Yeah. Maybe every year is the year of the corn, but at least this one is. I laughed out. That one was seriously an LOL. No, the Trump one for me. Oh my gosh, the corn's hair.
Yeah, mine has a little bit like that too.
Look at the hair on that corn. It's great.
Very much.
Anyway, Well, yeah, these were a lot of fun.
Here's Bob
Hey,
Ross.
Bob Ross, hold on, hold on, Bob Ross, Bob Ross.
They Ross
There
up.
we go. Yeah,
Have you seen this one?
Randy's. Oh wait, that's a Vegas picture, isn't
Yeah,
it? Weren't we
yeah.
in Vegas for that one?
He
Yeah.
created that
Okay.
one Empire. Yeah, I chat to her nearly every day in Discord. What she's took our picture in Vegas inside the donut, chopped us out, and then put us in another donut. That's where you were photobombing me. Do you remember
That's
the
fun.
original one? What's the name of that donut place in Vegas?
I do not recall. It was
Can't
like
remember.
one of the places we went to eat at.
This one's a true one. You get people that refuse to watch COPICafe for 30 minutes and then they're in Discord for hours and hours and hours. What did I miss? What did I just watch it? No, I'll never watch it. 3 hours later. What did I like, come on.
It's
Watch it
great.
on double speed. I mean, we record it on double speed. I'm
Cornier,
like
good
in
year.
Mario.
It's great.
Ding, 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 ding. These play with sound. I don't know if the sound's not coming through or not.
No, the sound's not.
Feel
That's
feel
fine.
feel,
How many
feel free
submissions do we
to
have? Do you know? Do you have a count on that by chance?
um I'm up to about 30 at the moment. I don't know.
No, you're not. You're well past 30.
I'm just making them up. Yeah.
Um, this is great. Well, really, thanks to the community. Thanks, guys, for participating in this. That's fun. You guys, I love seeing how creative and inspired our community is, and that's a big part of what we're trying to cultivate going into the future together with all of you guys. So it's definitely a lot of fun to see that. Oh, that was the dude from. Wait, what show is he from?
From news
Scarface? No, who is that? No,
CBS.
above. Above. Go further up. Yeah, what movie is that from?
This one.
No, no, the one below. I just recognize that guy. Narcos or something?
Hmm?
Yeah, I think that's from the show Narcos. Or yeah, I don't
Looks
know.
like some kind of gangster.
Anyway, all right, that's good. Fair enough. Great,
This
great
one was a bit
selections.
disturbing though.
I took it off. Great selections. We're moving on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys. We can't spend all day in there. Thank you, everyone. That's amazing work. We love what you guys are doing. It's a lot of fun. I really want to know how many there are. I'm guessing around 200. It feels like, or
So we
150.
so we got to pick a winner.
No, we don't pick the winner. We are going to let the community pick a winner, but we're going to narrow it down a little bit and
Yep.
then let the community vote. And I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out and let you guys know as soon as we know more, and
I
go
have my
from there.
favorite.
Do what?
I have my favorite.
Good, good. We'll see if your
See,
favorite makes it into the final selections.
we will. Yep. See if the community agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
All right. So next up is the roadmap. Let's talk a little bit through
2023. Yep. Year of
yeah,
the corn roadmap.
2023 plans for 2023. The main website update. Um, I am like I feel actually with most of these, I feel like a kid in a on Christmas Day. I'm so incredibly excited about all of these releases. The main website, again, it looks amazing. We're trying to provide so much more information. We're thinking through SEO. We've got amazing galleries with all of our production, all the different. We're pulling in YouTube videos from YouTube. There's just so much that goes into it. I wanted to leak our site map today, but Jeff was a little too uncomfortable with it, so we're not going to leak that. However, I do have one leak that we can share. Well, we'll just
Okay.
share that at the end of the video. Actually, it's one of the gallery pages. We'll share that at the end with our other leak. But yeah, it's going to look and reflect where we really are versus where we were when we launched the company, uh,
Yeah.
which was a year and 4 months or 6 months ago, somewhere around there.
Well, we've been busy. So yeah, this is this is the time for delivery now. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Incredibly
going to
busy.
be, yeah, blink and you miss it. It's going to be delivery after delivery, then update after update. So it really is going to be the year of the corn.
It is. I feel like it's going to be a transformative year for us because it's like, we've proven that we can create and build an NFT marketplace. We've proven that we can um, build in-game assets, but we haven't proven that we can make a game that works. And we haven't proven that we can make a mobile game, and we haven't really proven that we can make, like, all of these things that are planned for release are enormous for us.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
next up is the mobile game. I mean, that alone is a significant accomplishment because we switched over from Unity, where we had developed a lot of levels in a previous game, and we heard some feedback
Yeah.
from the community, and we just made a decision to move into something that would allow us much better graphics and a lot more synergy between teams. So now now that our mobile team is on Unreal, it creates synergy with the main game. That'll be very effective.
Yeah, we had 100 levels.
We did. We did. And so we switched away from that and to something new that could be significantly better. I believe it's about 100 times better.
Well, there is a rumor
Quoting
that
someone on that, but I think it's right. Huh?
there's, there's a rumor that this new mobile game generates its own levels, so therefore it's unlimited.
There is a rumor about that. Yeah.
You know.
Little AI coming into play here.
Mm. Itty
Yeah,
bitty.
so good stuff with the mobile game. Very exciting. And as you can see, when that's planned for is Q1, Q2. I'd say it's more like Q2. Anything that says Q1, Q2, I'm going to just go ahead and lean towards Q2.
Yeah.
Just knowing the nature of the complexities that come into play last minute, and anything that we throw on their plate that's in addition to the current deliverables always delays stuff as well. So you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, we want to release this stuff to you guys as soon as we can. The Learn and Earn website, we'll name it something different. It's going to be something like Copious Academy, I believe. We're
Hmm.
not certain of the name yet, but um, that is about being able to create content that has a badge that can be earned when you pass the quiz on that. So, for example, we might have a custom domes badge that will publish this content and then quiz you guys on it. And if you answer all the quiz corrections, uh, 9 out of 10 or whatever it may be, whatever the score needs to be,
You win a custom
arbitrary number.
dome.
Huh?
You win a custom dome.
No, you get a custom dome badge.
Oh, okay. It's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Similar.
Um, that's yeah. They would like that, except we would run
Yeah.
out pretty quickly.
That's
Um,
not a leak. Take that back.
yeah. So no, but you'll earn a badge that would then carry over into your Discord profile. Hopefully, maybe not in version 1, but the idea is that those that are most informed and have the most badges in our Discord community, people that are new coming in, get to know and see that, whoa, these guys really know what they're talking about. I can trust them with the answer. They seem to have the full badge package. The other thing that comes with this is some sort of reward system as well. So if you have
Yep.
X, Y, and Z badges, maybe you get guaranteed, or you get a better chances of being whitelisted for the next sale, or something to that effect. So all sorts of things that you'll be able to earn there, but that's just the beginning of the learn and earn concept. Really, we have
Mhm.
a lot there with European Business University and other things we've talked about before. This is just the beginning. There's so much more that we get to do when we have a learn and earn curated dome within Cornucopias, where we can have a variety of educational professional partners that add value and add content, and they utilize our systems and our virtual space to create and empower their users to learn at hopefully a better pace,
Yep.
or a
We'll
more inspired. Huh?
start off with the MVP. Then we'll
Yeah,
take feedback, iterate, evolve, and
yeah.
grow.
Standard startup
Mhm.
methodology. Start with something limited, and listen to the users and allow you guys to have a say in how we're moving forward, and give us feedback on what's working and what's not. So this one is where I turn it over to you, man. The Metaverse Launcher. This is a big part of your detail, your vision. You want to talk us through that one?
Yep, formerly known as the desktop launcher.
Mm-hmm.
So the Metaverse Launcher will again start off quite simple, and it'll evolve. But it does a couple of things. It's a desktop application, and that will be the first thing that you see. You'll log into it or create an account, um, and then you'll be able to um, create create a wallet in there. So it'll have a Cardano wallet, and that wallet will be what you use within the game. So the launcher does actually launch the game. So it will launch the racing game. It will launch the metaverse game, um, and eventually over time it'll have other tools within there. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe the ability to create custom items for in games. Maybe it will have a marketplace. It will have all kinds of different tools and information. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff that'll be in that launcher. That I think
Some of
is
it would be synced with the website, correct?
yeah, they'll share the same APIs. I'm really playing it down what it does, because there's lots of secrets under the hood, lots of security that goes on. So, for example, the game will not work without the launcher there. So it's doing lots of checking, making sure that no files have been tampered with. It's also acting as a as a connectivity to the database and to the blockchain, so that the UE5 guys, they can concentrate on building a game, and everything blockchain related that can come via the
Mm-hmm.
.NET experts. So it's been cleverly crafted to separate work, and it's just amazing. It is an absolute brilliant bit of tech. Um, I know a few mainstream
It's been
games
in
have a launcher.
development for 6 months, easy, nine
Oh,
months.
yeah, yeah, and the prototype before that a couple of months as well.
Yeah, which is just another reason why I'm so excited
Mm,
about that launch as well. It's like, the website redesign has been in play for 3 to 4 months, something like that. They've just done, I think I'm so excited about that. Not as much time based as just the quality of what they've done.
yep.
Um, Hold on here. And then, with the Metaverse launcher, I know that, I've been looking at user stories for that since the beginning of 2022. So that's
Yep.
been a long thing going, and just consistent development over time. So there's a lot there, which is very, I
Well,
mean,
I
we'll
mean, it'll
still
just
launch with MVP, but there's just so
yeah.
much that had to be done.
We'll probably launch with maybe 5% of where it will be in a few years. You know that you'll be able to view NFTs in there, and you'll be able to interact with them. Probably be able to create NFTs, mint it. There'll probably be blogs, maybe links to other games, integrations with other games,
Yep.
learning platform. There'll be lots of stuff, but it will start off fairly simple to begin with. Although the first version is not simple by any means. It's taken a long time to build it, all the infrastructure, but on it will appear simple to the users. It will also have nodes in it eventually. It'll be a full-blown node to manage Cornucopias. So those people that want to host their own nodes in the future, well, this is how you will see the statistics, the uptime,
Hmm.
the rewards, all kinds of leaderboard and dashboards will be built into this simple to use application.
Yeah. Exciting. Uh,
Mhm.
and, you mentioned the foundation. I think that's a big element of so much of what we've done. What's being released here, we have not done this all in a flippant kind of way. It's been very
Yeah.
much best practices. So if we had wanted to launch a lot of this stuff on the list at the top there, those six that are at the top, we probably could have launched them a lot more quickly. But what we've laid is a really solid foundation that we can build on top of,
Yeah.
where the APIs are easier, where each part integrates and correlates with one another better, where we have a central administration and means of controlling and working through all of that. It's been best practices all the way around, so it's taken longer, which is also
Yeah.
why I'm very much more excited to
Well,
release it. So um,
well, we demoed the launcher and the racing game in June,
yes,
consensus,
we
didn't
did.
we? Well,
It's
when
come
it
a
was
long
on
way then,
UE4,
though. Yeah.
we could have continued to do that, but we stepped back. We took the decision early on to upgrade to UE5, and we've never looked back since. It was the right decision. Um,
Yeah, that upgrade, it definitely cost us some
yeah,
time.
yeah,
But again, back we've talked about this a ton before, but to be on Unreal Engine 4, most of the projects that are, let's say they're already in release. It's
yeah.
not
The stuff.
exactly easy for them to switch over to 5.
No.
So it could take them months to, a year and a half to switch over. Well, since we had the opportunity to do it back in the middle of last year, or second quarter, I believe, of last year, it was the right move for us. I'm so glad we did it. It's enabled a lot of improvements.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things was broke in that version 5. A lot of things were broke, so it wasn't easy to move even our relatively small bit of code base over.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait a few months for version 5.1 to come out to fix
Hmm.
a lot of the problems and look at our workarounds. So I mean, yeah, it's not. It's even if you would have started afresh on version 5, with when 5.1 came out, you'd have to do a lot of recoding. So it is difficult when we're working on a fairly new bit of software.
Yeah.
But we're to that, and what we've produced is well, everyone's seen. They've had their hands on it. They've played with it.
Yeah, yeah, agree. All right, we got two more to talk about here. So the racing game and the PC game. So I'm going to go ahead and shift that off. Let's talk about the racing game real quick. There's a lot of planning going into that. So
Yeah.
I'll just mention some of the stuff on my side, and then you can talk through some of yours. You've done a lot of the tournament planning and different things like that. Well, actually, just the rewards. But the tournament planning is a whole other side. But we are looking at creating an NFT system that will work, where we'll have dynamic NFTs. We'll have you know there's a variety of innovative NFT use cases that we have, that's causing us to have to find new solutions for the racing game, which is a lot of fun. But there's a good amount of planning involved in that. I'm looking at putting together sponsorship packets for Cardano projects and other projects, like large companies that may want to advertise in one way or another, and we could pre-sell some of that at a discount. So we're looking at partnership. We're doing a ton of planning. I'm talking about the business side all the way to the game release side. So why don't you talk a little bit about what you've worked on for it, the seasons and things like that, or whatever you're able to release.
Um, yeah. So I've been working on a lot of the reward mechanics. So how do you how do you level up through the game? What do those rewards look like? How do we build it in a system that works for casual players and works for the hardcore players? Um, and and then trying to model that in a way of what happens if we have lots of players coming in or few players coming in, and we
Mm-hmm.
also have another way of doing that modeling as well that we will announce in the future. um Altogether, there's about 9 of our team members that are working on the racing game, which when you first think about it, it feels like, whoa, why are all these resources working on that game, not the metaverse game? But actually what's happening is, the desktop launcher is being built on. that's going to be used by the Metaverse game. We're working on the APIs. We're working on the website. We're working on the artwork. We're working on so many different elements. There's actually only, I would say, one dedicated developer working on racing, and all the others, although they are working on the race, all their work is shared with all the other projects as well. So it's a real team effort, and they're working on multiple things at the same time. So and when it all comes together, it means that when we go into testing, we'll probably be able to test public testing multiple products at the same time, because we've got through this hurdle for releasing
We'll
the
see.
racing game.
If that works, then great. Ideally, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll see how it pans out. Obviously, in a few months from now, but the progress on the racing game and the metaverse game on the mobile game is at such a pace. It's really exciting. I can't wait to actually start getting some of that internal stuff tested and released to the public as soon as we can.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It's very exciting. The idea of structuring tournaments and getting esports leagues coming over to check out what we're doing and
Yep.
scaling up our testing and refining and making it better and better and better. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So
Yeah, and if things work out as I think they will work out, that tournament, the first tournament that we do, I think could be huge. It will have a couple of rounds with the final. Yeah, I'll end it there, but the final could be a huge event.
yes, it could. Some of the ideas that we're talking about are not solidified. And
Yep.
again, anything we announce in here is always subject to change. We're you run into problems in development, and maybe you have to change one idea because something doesn't work so well. But one thing I did want to flesh out that you said, you were talking about the development team. They're working on things that help in other areas of the game. For example, that would be something like the hovering physics. Well, the
Yep.
hovering physics help the racing game, but they also
Hmm.
work in other parts of the game as
Yep.
well. So that's one thing that carries over. And thankfully, we have some of those synergies, which is really powerful. And some of the assets have been able to come over from Solace. They have to be slightly modified or
Yep.
whatever, but I believe some art assets make it over, not
And the
all.
APIs in the back end, they're shared throughout all the different games and products and websites and launcher and mobile game. Yeah, that's why
Yep.
I'm saying it looks at first glance that we've got this massive team just working on racing, but they're not. Their work is across everything. It's just a case of connecting it to the metaverse, and off we go.
Yeah, we still need a few more programmers, I believe,
Yep.
and an animator, and there's a little bit more team additions that we need before the next big cycle and big wave of bringing people in, which is about a year to a year and a half away
We're not
or
afraid
more.
of taking people on. And in fact, we had a new starter on Monday.
Yeah,
Just gone.
project manager Zach
Yep.
joined us.
That
I'm
came on.
very excited about this. It's going to help us to get organized with all of our mini projects that we
Yep.
have going on, especially with the many deliverables that we have this year coming up very quickly. It's like, Zach, all right, you got a big job. You got to start fast, man. Helping us to get
Yeah,
all of
he's
those
definitely hit the
last
ground
minute
running.
details organized and figure out what the MVP is for each of those.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely hit the ground running. And we're interviewing some more programmers tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't stop. We need to continue growing.
Yeah, we have to. Absolutely.
A
Um,
controlled pace, though. We're not getting out of hand.
but very exciting. With the launch of the racing game, we will have a another NFT sale timed around then. That'll be very exciting for you guys, and very exciting for us. And that's going to be fun. We're not exactly sure of any of the dates or the details of what exactly we're selling yet. Well, we know a little bit, but we're not announcing anything just yet. But
No.
around the launch of the racing game, we will run another sale of a few different items potentially. So exciting. What about Solace? So we talked about the racing game. The final big item that we're super excited about is releasing some of Solace for public testing later in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
I mean, I
exciting.
think Solace is at a point now where it's almost ready to release just as a walk around. But I mean, that wouldn't be much of a public test. I mean, we could go around and look to see if you get trapped in places and stuff like that.
Which is kind of
But
what we
there's
did at CNFTCon. Yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we went beyond that because we turned it into a little mini game of Find Joe, didn't we, against the clock? So
yeah.
we made that a bit of fun. But we the thing is with Solace as an external product or game to share with the community is that relies on the desktop launcher
Yeah.
or the metaverse launcher.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we could release some of this functionality now, but obviously we need to wait for the security to be there. So we just have to wait for all the products to kind of get to that MVP level.
Hmm.
Um, but they're very very close, and that's the main thing. We are progressing.
Yeah,
We've still got a relatively small team, but
insanely
we are
fast.
definitely delivering.
Yeah, insanely fast paced, guys. For the quality of
Yeah.
custom graphics that we're releasing, the quality of everything, uh, it's a remarkable pace, and that's a testament to the team that we've been fortunate enough to put together. And yeah, it's just it's very exciting to be a part of all of this. So one last uh, item for us here. Let's go ahead and shift into our leaks. So this is a leak from the, and by the way, the top speed there, no, no, no. That's just a placeholder text. This is the team. This is a work in progress, as you could see by the stamp on the bottom left there. So that speed is not necessarily accurate at all. In fact, people already went significantly faster than that in CNFT Con,
Mhm.
but it's still quite fast. Anyway, this is a sneak peek at the look of the gallery page of vehicles that'll be on our new website redesign. So just a taste of
Yep.
some of the fun that we have coming to check out on the website. I
But this
love it.
this
I
is
think the
it's just a static image, so you can't see any of the animations or any of the movement on here. It
no,
is
no, that's correct.
still
I just took I just had him send me a quick image,
quick
but
snap.
obviously
Yep.
there's arrows there that will allow you to, on the actual website, you'll be able to click through and look at the different colors and the different stats will change with that as well. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh, it's,
it's not just a reinvention of the website. There's some extra,
yeah,
lots
there's
of
a lot
extra
of
parts
extra.
to it that has to come. Obviously,
Well, we don't have
we're
any
getting ready to
vehicle
integrate.
information on our current website. A lot of this is new stuff. Correct.
Yeah, yeah, but what I mean is it now has to integrate with all our other components that are coming as well with the
Yes.
games and leaderboards. So the old one just it wasn't it was just a front end. This is an actual integrated website now.
Yeah, very integrated. That'll have our NFT marketplace on it. It'll have the Copious Academy, if we choose to name it that. All the good stuff. So this is just an image from Solace that is an example of some solutions that our dev has come up with, proprietary solutions, really that are very uh, effective at helping us to create worlds that are realistic looking in a very efficient way. And so he's developed his own system for some of this that just looks remarkable. And this one here in particular just shows how incredible we can make rocks look with that solution
Yeah.
that I was just talking about. He's named it something. I'm forgetting the name, but I think it's going to help us to speed up world building, and it helps them to pass along assets to junior devs that allow them to create more quickly. So
Yeah. I mean, well, when we played Solace at CNFTCon, I mean, Solace looked great. I mean, it's now
beautiful.
going up a level.
Yeah, it's getting better and better.
Mm.
A lot of variety,
Look
so
at that
much to
water.
explore.
It looks like a holiday picture snap, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, I want to be there. Makes me want to get out a fly rod and go fishing.
Hmm.
Um, it's yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait. Can't wait to get all this stuff released. But yeah, that's about it. Unless you had anything else, those are our leaks. It's an exciting time for us guys. Um, Next 3 months, maybe 4 months, we should have some really cool stuff in your hands. So stay with us and join us in the meme contests and in our sales, and stay connected in our Discord. There's always a lot going on. We always try to share with you what we can from what our team is developing, and sometimes that's challenging because there may be people working on a lot of stuff and a lot of progress being made, but we may not be ready to announce it at the time or whatever. But trust us, under the hood, there's a ridiculous amount of amazing development work going on, and we're going to be showing you soon.
Yep, a
You
lot
going?
happening under the hood.
Yeah, there you go. Never fails. Rob's got a good joke for you guys. All right. Hey, you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed COPICafe. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.